if you are really, really, really creative and your brain is always in a swirl of ideas, one of the things that probably frustrates you is this getting shit done aspect of running a business. And I have so many highly creative clients, and the reason that they come to me is they like to get their stuff done. They like to get shit done, and they also want to honor their creativity. And so I want you to know that if you're highly creative and you tell yourself, like, I can't plan, I can't be productive, I can't get my shit done because I'm so highly creative, I'm kind of like a servant to this brain, this frenzied brain that I have. I want you to understand it really doesn't have to be that way. You can 100% train your brain to plan in a way that works for you. This is why I rail against this idea of the one size fits all way of doing anything. And I have actually created a planning system for my clients that is customizable to their business goals, to the way their brain works, to actually how they even like to show up for their marketing and their content. Not everybody likes to do everything the same way. So if you're highly creative and you're like, I really want to be more productive, but I don't want to use somebody else's plan, I want you to know the first thing that you can start to do is rewind the story that I can't be planning, I can't be productive because I'm creative and I'm always a servant to what's going on outside of myself. And I want to be a spontaneous creative person, and planning actually takes that away from me. So I want you to rewind that, because once you have some of this, I want you to think about the crap you wake up every morning thinking, like, I have to get this done, I have to get this done, I have to get this done. And if you had planned it in a way, you would have so much more freedom. And that's what my clients start to really understand, is like, they come into it kind of resisting the planning, but then when they do some planning and they batch their stuff, and then we reuse their stuff all over the place, their content all over the place, they have so much more time to go do the stuff that is fun for them, and the stuff that feels good, and the spontaneous aspects of their business. So I just want to encourage you to start unwinding the story that you can't do anything because you are creative and spontaneous and your brain likes to live up in the ethers. That is a story, and it doesn't have to remain who you are. You are allowed to be creative and to plan. You are allowed to be spontaneous and get shit done. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I have created a system that is 100% customizable to basically anybody's brain who wants to get more stuff done, put more content out there, and they are tired of like waking up every day going, crap, what am I supposed to do today? What am I supposed to put out there today? And it's actually on sale this week for $27. It's a system that you have forever. It's called the Batch and Repurpose system. So I'm just here to remind you that even if you're not a planner and you kind of rage against planning, it really can bring you more freedom to get this shit done. Like, imagine having everything for next week done so you could just roll into next week and be your creative, spontaneous, amazing self. I'm going to put the link below in the comments, but I would love to know, what's your biggest struggle with planning or your biggest story around planning? I would love to know that. Put that in the comments, and I hope this is helpful. It's really possible for you to be creative and incredibly productive.